Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Jessica, I'm 18 years old, and right now I am 20 weeks pregnant with twins. I'm really excited to start this YouTube channel. I've really been wanting to make this video to share my story and kind of explain everything that's happened since I found out I was pregnant till right now. Me and my boyfriend have been dating for 4 years now. We started dating when we were 14 and now we're both 18. So we're in a really happy relationship. Just to give you guys a little bit of backstory of like where our life was before I got pregnant. He was planning on going to college after high school in LA, and I was gonna stay here in the Bay Area and just work and stuff, and then I was gonna try and move out there with him within the next year. Right now we're both seniors in high school. We only had about 4 months left of high school when I found out I was pregnant. So now going back to the reason why I even took the test in the first place. For like a week I was feeling really moody and sick and really tired. I've never felt that tired before. It was something really weird and different. So I had told him that I was feeling that way. And so when it was time for me to start my period, I realized that, you know, I wasn't getting it on the normal day that I should have been. So once I was like 3 days late of my period, we decided to take a test. When we took it, we were actually at school. It was lunchtime and I brought it up, and so he wanted to take one right then and there. So we drove to my best friend's house and I took one with her. So when the test came out positive, we were really emotional at first. It was really overwhelming. We didn't really know realistically what we were gonna do, so we pretty much just sat in the car for like 3 hours and talked about everything. Neither of us really knew what we wanted to do, so we decided that I would tell my mom and then I would make my first OB appointment and we would see how we felt after that. So after I found out, a few hours later, I called my older sister. She was actually like really happy for me, which caught me by surprise. Like she was surprised, but she was like really excited. So then later that day, me and her told my mom together. My mom is really understanding and supportive, so it was really easy to tell her and have an open conversation about it. She helped me consider all of my options and just kind of she just let me know that whatever I decided, she was gonna support me and help me with. With her, I made my first OB appointment. So a week later, I had my appointment. Throughout that week leading up to the appointment, we were really stressed out. We didn't really know what we wanted to do. There was a lot of talking and going back and forth. We didn't really argue or anything like that. So a week later I had the appointment and my sister came with me. They didn't allow her in their room, so I just went in alone. As soon as he started the ultrasound, he asked me if I had twins in my family. I wasn't prepared for him to tell me that I had twins, so I was just like, I don't think so, why? And he was like, well, you have twins. And I was like, oh my God. I don't think I even replied. I didn't know what to say. I was like completely in shock. And then he like showed me the monitor and he pointed to them and they were really small. I was only like 6 weeks pregnant, so they were just like two little like balls. So that was really overwhelming and I was alone. So all I remember is like laying there and I was just like shaking. I was like completely in shock. So he finished ultrasound, and as soon as he left the room, I called my boyfriend to tell him. My boyfriend had the same reaction. The whole thing was so surreal. I can't even describe what we were feeling. Like, it was crazy. So once we found out it was twins, we obviously had a lot more to reconsider. We talked a lot, but it was really clear to us that we were going to continue the pregnancy and that from here on out, we just had to start planning for what we wanted to do now. So we next told his parents. They still didn't know yet because we didn't want to tell them until we knew what we wanted to do. So when we told them, it was really hard. They were really disappointed and just kind of bummed out because he did have so much planned already for his future. You know, he was going to college and stuff. So that was really, really hard on everyone. Once we all accepted the fact that this was what our life was going to be, we had to make a new plan for ourselves. So after we figured everything out with his parents, it was time to tell the rest of our family. That part was really hard just because it's hard for everyone to hear and accept. And some people can have really judgmental reactions just because, you know, we are still young. So it is scary, but it's really hard when people judge right off the bat instead of, you know, talking to you and understanding your situation. Just a little bit of quick advice I wanted to give to anyone who is dealing with anything like this. I think it's really important to ignore everyone who's judging you or telling you anything negative or asking you why you didn't do this or why you didn't do that. I think it's really unfair for people that aren't in your shoes to judge you. At the end of the day, it's your life, it's not theirs. So why am I gonna let other people stress me out when they don't have to deal with any of it, you know? So I just want to say that just be confident about your situation and your choices and be happy. So at this point, after our family knew and everything, we only had about 2 months left of high school. I was about 4 months pregnant, and we wanted to keep it a secret just because we didn't want people like talking about us or anything. It's just really annoying, and no one can really understand what we're going through besides us. So our plan was to actually make this video and upload it and kind of use this as an announcement to our friends and everyone who knows me. But the teachers at my school did have to know because they were working with me for my attendance and everything, because I was missing a lot from being sick all the time. So a teacher ended up telling the student. So that was really, really frustrating. It kind of forced us to tell our friends, but luckily they were all really happy and excited for us, and they were really supportive. So now we have a few days left of high school until graduation. We're both really excited. We can't wait to get out of that place. We hate it. So now it's really time to focus on the babies all summer. They should be here early October. So we only have about 4 months left of my pregnancy. It's really exciting, and I feel like time's gonna fly by. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'm really open to giving any advice or talking about any symptoms or just anything you guys want to know about my pregnancy. I'm open to it. Our next video is going to be a Q&A. He's going to be in the next video, so if you have any questions directly for him, go in and ask. My plans for this channel are really just to document my pregnancy during and after. I'm really, really excited. I think it's going to be really fun to videotape everything and kind of share everything with you guys. So if you'd like to keep seeing more videos, please subscribe. Thanks. Bye.